onto Black Creek Drive.
Hello everybody, how you guys doing? I hope you are doing okay.
In 1,400 meters, keep right onto exit
I'm actually
21
on a trip. I hope you guys can hear me because it's connected to Bluetooth. So please, if you can hear me, let me know. Just type yes. If you can hear me, can you help me type yes? Because I'm connected to Bluetooth and my GPS is also okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, Grandma Esther, thank you so much. Thank you, Mendez. Sometimes, just like if you're a woman, you dress up and nobody look at you. It used to be frustrating. I just say, let me see if nobody will notice this my clean shave. So, Mendez, one bottle for you. Just one. Take one bottle. Tell the barman it's from me. Anything where they drink, even if I pure water, take on my behalf. Somebody had me one day, said, Chidi, an old man with white beard. I said, China, wow, this thing I need to clean up a little bit. Me, I win Miss Handsome. Sorry, Mr. I said Miss Handsome. Oh my goodness. Oh God. All right. Yeah, I'm going on a short trip. The trip it's supposed to be a long trip. Normally, if not for Nigeria, this trip I'm going, I swear this will be 3 hours in Nigeria. But it's going to take me like 45 minutes. Like 45 minutes trip. Okay? So I'm going to go see a client. I'm going to go see a job in another city far away from my city. But because the road is clear, because I normally brag about these things. That's why I say I want you guys to keep me company as we talk. Thanks to all of you who keep supporting us, in spite of any other person who need to support us, and to the people who need to support us, we're gonna get so angry. If you calm down, if you're calming down, be calming down. You get to see reason. And in fact, me, good evening. Me self, I gotta start calming down too. I don't want to always come and be talking about people. Let's talk about the issues, okay? In fact, my wife want me to say, talk about only the issue. Don't mind people, just talk about the issue. My wife is my boss, so I listen to her. So we'll try. It's hard, but we'll try to talk about the issues. Okay, if today is your first time on our channel, I want to appreciate you. I want to thank you. Our channel is good. It's a nice channel. We tell the truth here. We don't like to sugarcoat things. Just say it as it is. Okay. I will just invite you to like us, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and just do every other thing that people do to make us visible on YouTube. Just to let you guys know, YouTube demonetized our channel since, so it's been a long time now. Our channel doesn't go out to people that much, but it's okay. I know why it's happening. It's been a fight. We always, every time you criticize the government, every time you're in this fight, they find one way or the other to fight you. We'll get out of it. We'll come back, and then our notifications will come on, our monetization will come on, all of those things will come on. But right now, that we're just. That's why some people don't even understand when they say, "Oh, you have 10 people, you have 20 people." I say, "What do you know? You don't know anything." Okay. So, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. We'll not give up. We'll not give up at all. It's either, if it's not, but it's always the bad people. Either it's the government, or it's the churches, the pastors who are behaving badly that you're criticizing, or some other person. They always, when they have like 500, 600 people go to your channel and they flash you, report you, do all that. Then YouTube will, and it's not human beings, it's only their robots that does this thing. Okay, but we've appealed, and then when we get a human being to review it, they will see that they say we're posting pornography. They tell all kinds of lies against us, but it's okay. We're gonna fix it. It doesn't stop us from doing what we're doing. Today I want to talk about Governor Chukwuma Soludo, and I want to also I want to straighten the facts here, okay? Because a lot of people, they keep saying, actually, we don't understand you. What's happening again? Are you now speaking against the Biafran struggle? No. Are you speaking against IPOB? No. I speak against some elements in IPOB who, in my opinion, are causing confusion. Those are the ones I speak against. I'm like, don't divide yourself. Don't create problems where we don't need to create problems. Why do I say this? Because everybody who is an activist should bind together. They all belong to the same clan. They all belong to the same family. It doesn't matter your approach to this struggle. It doesn't matter. As long as you are in the struggle, as long as you are defending the rights of people, as long as you're fighting the bad government of Muhammadu Buhari, then you are my comrade. Okay, that's how the cookie crumbles. So I'm not saying things against the struggle. I'm not saying abandon the struggle. And that is what I want to advise Governor Chukwuma Soludo. He is someone that a lot of people want him to succeed, and that's something good. It's always good to have, when you have a new leader, it's a leader that people are full of expectations. I know those expectations turn around and they put the leader under pressure. They make the leader feel like they have to do certain things, okay? However, it is good for the citizenry, for them to see someone who inspires hope. And that's what Chukwuma Soludo does. He inspires hope. He made the people feel like, there's room for fixing a lot of things that were left unfixed for so many years. And that's why he just came firing. He just came blazing. He went to where there was a garbage bin. He spoke about it. He went to an area where there was water, there was debris blocking the waterways in Onitsha. He spoke about it. He went to the prison. He was just doing a lot of action things, and I guess he's trying to have something to show within the 100 days of his governorship. That's what they normally do. They come and cross-check. They come and check what was your achievement in the 100 days you've been in office. I don't think he has to be under that kind of pressure. And it's in line with trying to impress people, within 100 days of his 100 days of his governorship, that you found him talking about the people, according to him, people who are in the bush. I spoke about this a little bit last time I was talking, but it is very, very, very important, and that's why I'm emphasizing it in this program. It is very, very important that he realizes that you just can't throw a blanket on every other person. You can't just say everybody in the bush. And IPOB is doing what they can to support you, to make you succeed. You have to meet them halfway. Soludo needs to clearly state that he is not against ESN. You have to be very specific about that. He's not against ESN. Do you understand? Because when you remove ESN totally from this equation, next thing you're going to be talking about is for IPOB to forget about their Biafra agitation. And that would be one of the biggest errors of the century. You don't want to do that at all. You don't want to do that at all. Okay, so it's just be a very big mistake if Soludo, and that's what I don't want him to do. That's my advice for him. May he never get to a point where you now begin to say that everybody should lay down their arms, including ESN, IPOB, or that IPOB should forget about the Biafra agitation. Your Excellency, if you ever say that, that would be huge disaster, very huge disaster. Okay, and even though people are saying, "Oh, Chidi, you can't trust him. You can't trust him," I'm willing to give him a chance. Honestly, someone like me, I'm willing to give him a chance, and this is my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. You are entitled to your own opinion, but in my opinion, I think Soludo is going to do good. Okay, because for the first time in a long time, they have somebody like him. It will be okay, but I'm telling you, no. Somebody says to be candid with me, ESN has no right to carry arms. Really? Hello, sorry about that. My guy was calling me. My boss was calling me. Somebody says to be no. Why would you say ESN has to carry arms? I don't think so. Like, so many people are calling me. Sorry guys, if you call me, it cuts the thing. I'm using my handset, please. Anyways, if you say ESN does not have the right to carry arms, that is, you see, that's why I'm beginning to do this re-education, so that we understand where things stand. You know, you can't you can't start thinking that way. Did you forget how ESN came about? Don't you see what is happening up north? You can't say that ESN does not have a right to carry arms when terrorists have not been disarmed. How can you say that? Look, I will agree with you that ESN should not carry arms when I see that Boko Haram has been disarmed, Fulani herdsmen have been disarmed. That is when we can talk about ESN not carrying arms, but not now. ESN has been trained very well. ESN has been trained very well, and that's the kind of thing that ESN has been trained well in what they do, and that's why the Nigerian government is afraid of ESN. So when you have that kind of thing already established, what Soludo should do is find a way to work with them. That's what he should do. And I'm glad that the real IPOB has a, let me see if this guy will let me go. The real IPOB is willing to work with the governor. So since the IPOB structure that is established by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is willing to work with Soludo, he should find a way to absorb them. Once the real people are identified, he should find a way to work with them. You can't say that ESN should not carry guns. I'm telling you. It's just that what you saw ESN doing, or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doing with ESN, is out of frustration. It is clearly out of frustration. Look at all the killings that Nigerian army is doing in the southeast, but look at the insecurity that is all over the place. You're too civilized to know about arms. Oh my God! Any group that carries arms, okay. You may actually be wrong. in thinking that I'm too civilized to carry arms. I don't know who you are, so I won't say that. But please, I know way too much about arms. I know way too much about arms than you think that I know. Okay? He said, can I tell you a few things about Soludo's track record? Look, let me tell you something. If you were interested in being the governor of Anambra State, you would have, if you were interested in being the governor of Anambra State, anybody, you would have participated in the election. But you did not participate in the election. And in that election, somebody must win. And you ended up having a ways. We do not like to face reality. And when you do not face reality, when you're not a realist, you live in a make-believe world. How can you have a governor and you're still pretending that you don't have a governor? You have a governor in Anambra State. There is a governor. The governor is Soludo. You don't have to like him or hate him. That's the governor. Whatever plans you had before, whatever strategy you have before, that strategy has to be adopted or fine-tuned to work with what you have right now. I keep telling you, before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was a free man, the way he operated, the things he said, how IPOB operated was different. Right now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a free man. Have you noticed that a lot of effort is put into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu coming out? It's like they knew how to keep the agitators and freedom fighters busy. When Shore was very, very super active, what did they do? They went and abducted him, put him in prison. And all of us, morning, afternoon, night, I even sang a song. Free Shore, free Shore. Have you forgotten? We did all that. Why? Because that was the most important thing. We had to change our strategy because right then, we had a new issue to tackle. So right now that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is under DSS detention, the way you act, the way you move, the way you strategize cannot be exactly the same thing as when he is not there. Okay, someone says the people sponsoring ESN to burn down their own homeland are all based outside Igbo land. Listen, that's the point you're not willing to listen to. Anybody who has a faction and they keep on advising that faction, that's what always, it's not like somebody will come now and say, oh Chidi, there's a woman who came out in AAC. That's because of the problem they have in AAC. The faction that is led by the criminal Leonard. They are going around and causing trouble. Small time, you hear that African Action Congress has stepped down for somebody in PDP. Can you imagine? Or you hear that African Action Congress is praising Buhari for doing some. African Action Congress, the one that was founded by Omoyele Sowore. Will you use that to judge AAC? You can't now, because that is the work of the bad people that we're talking about. So when you come to IPOB now, ESN, and people will say, Chidi, why are you always talking about IPOB? Because I understand very well the role they play in the whole equation. Just like Soludo said, you can't discuss what is going on in the southeast. You can't discuss the security of that place without IPOB. You can't brush them aside. That's why you see me talking about IPOB, because the peace and security of the southeast is connected with IPOB. is connected with the work that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done. And the peace of Nigeria as a whole is tied to that. I'm telling you, it is tied to the fact that you should not be thinking about dismantling IPOB, criminalizing them, locking them up. No. Because those people that you see them harassing, those people that are not comfortable with them, are those ones that want people to be killed, kidnapped, their land taken away from them. Do you understand? This is the people that they are against. The same thing with African Action Congress. So when you say the people sponsoring ESN, it is not the right ESN. Do you understand? It is not the right ESN. There are factions of ESN that are going about and doing whatever they want. And those are the factions that I am against. Those are the factions who are not willing to talk to anybody. They're not willing to listen to anybody. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't matter what you're thinking. Winning a war involves a lot of re-strategizing. You have to re-strategize for whatever type of mission you're going to embark in. And that's what I'm talking about. So my simple solution to Governor Soludo, like I said, this video, I didn't intend it to be very long. I just want to simply ask him to make sure that he has very good dialogue with IPOB and be very, very specific about what it means when it says those in the bush. And don't ever create the impression that you're trying to tell IPOB to abandon their agitation. Any day Governor Chukwuma Soludo opens his mouth and says, IPOB, we're appealing to you to just lay down your arms. Lay down your arms. If you lay down your arms, we will be able to absorb you. No. If Soludo just says lay down your arms to IPOB, okay, let's even say tell IPOB just abandon the agitation so that government can negotiate with you. If you ever said that, it's done. It's finished. He should make sure that he maximizes this opportunity of IPOB wanting to work with him. He should just grab it and run with it. Do you understand? All right. Make sure you share this video. I just wanted to do a very quick one. I'm going to be making consultations with people that I'm sure they have the governor's ear. And if I get a good feedback, I'm hoping to get a good feedback in that direction. I'll let you guys know. All right. I love you. Take care. Bye-bye.